Hey, good morning, everybody. AJ here. We are getting ready to get on the road to head to Epworth to do an install, add some long overdue monitors to their sanctuary. It is 5 a.m. Everybody's going to be there at 11, but I have like two consultations on the way, one on the phone and then another one on Zoom. So I am packing up all my stuff so that I can actually do that. Trying to put my phone together, my camera together with the cage one-handed, but ready to get on the road. Got everything packed up, and then we're gonna do that. My best friend is gonna help me hang these TVs, and should be pretty straightforward. We're also expanding their Wi-Fi network. I installed Unify stuff there a while ago, some cameras and the networking that's going upstairs. But we're gonna add on to replace some of their old what was it? The Orbi, I think that's what it's called. Uh, Access points that they had, kind of like a mesh network, and put everything on the same network. And that's what we got going on. So let me grab my phone, grab everything that I need, and then let's get on the road. All right, folks, we are here. I just finished my first Zoom consultation. I got another one in 30 minutes, but it looks like they opened up the gate, so I was able to get in here. I want to get my stuff in, plug my computer into internet so I don't have to use my phone as a tether, so I can do my other meeting and then start laying the groundwork for where we're going to get stuff done. My boy is going to be here at noon. I want to get the mounts done so that when he comes, he just comes there, help me hang the stuff, and then we work from there because I want to get up out of here as late as 4. I don't want to be here longer than that, but let's get inside and let's get set up. Alrighty, so we are here, and I am rolling my stuff up here. So the plan is on that left side, we ran cables before, and I want to run one RG6, turn that into a SDI cable. And we're going to do all of the distribution on one side instead of running multiple cables. So I have an SDI splitter that's going to be up here looking at mounting the TVs right there, right at the top of the flag. And then also on this side. And then with the distribution, I'm going to run another SDI cable that wraps around the back and will connect to here. And I might need to get up there because some cables pulled loose up there. We might need to take care of that. That's strange. That all came loose. Well, we'll take care of that while we're here as well too. So let me get squared away, get my stuff lined up, and then we're also going to go, when I get the ladder, I'm gonna put the mounts up and we go from there. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is, as you see with the HMNE Extreme, we're not using the out here at all. So that is what's going to feed this. We're just going to go to an HDMI to SDI and then run an SDI all the way down there. And then we're going to go into SDI distribution. And then the distribution is going to go to each one of the 3 TVs with growth for 5 more if ever need be. And then we run a cable to each TV and go from an SDI to HDMI converter back to the TV, and these will be powered from the TV over a USB-C connection. So let me hook this up and at least start pulling a cable for that distance. All right. All right, very simple. We'll secure this. We're gonna run this all the way around and then run it back that way. And I'm just going to pull some cable for that distance, pull more than this what's needed, and then we can just trim it when we get there. So it looks like in my rush, I left my batteries for my tools. The good thing is I do have a hand drill, so we can go through that way, but I can't believe I left it. I left it probably right there at the door when I was walking out. But anyway. All right, folks, we got the cable. Got assistance pulling the cable. I did the rest of the distance. We're gonna secure it up there. We got one mount up. Have a laser level right there to do the other one, and then we're gonna flip the other mount on the other, ooh, I was gonna say on the other side. I'm gonna need to get some blocks of wood because the conduit that's running the electrical is in the way. Just realized that. So it's a lucky day today, folks. The day is divisible by pi. You don't know that inside joke, but that's because we got my boy, Agent M. This dude, he that's all you can see because he's normally an agent. You can't see him all the time. That's why he's not on social media, nothing. I want to give my boy Mike a thanks, friend from college, gonna help me hang these real quick. Haven't had a chance to catch up with him for a minute, but as you can see, I'm doing the last mount that's going on the other side. Gonna hang the TVs, then after that, run the RG6, come over here, terminate that, get a signal. We already pushing a signal from the ATEM. Just wanna get up here, do some pre-drills, get the mount leveled, and be good to go. All right, mounts are done, working on the TV, and then we go from there. I'm not doing a lot of video. I'm working so I can get up out of here. All right, one down, folks. We got an image, looking good, and now we're gonna move towards hanging the TVs, and then I'll take care of the wiring, everything else. All right, folks, we're all done. 1, 2, and 3. Now, ultimately, like I said, probably put like an electrical outlet so that we don't have the extensions. That's just here for right now, so everybody can see everything is working. I left enough slack so that this can be tightened down and everything like that. But once we have the electrical, then that will clean up all the wiring, but looking real good. Let's take you to the back and let it see what it looks like. So there we go. Looking real good. I think this might actually be a thumbnail picture right here. All right, folks, AJ here. We are back here at Epworth. I didn't get a chance to finish this when we did the TVs, but I am back here to add 3 access points to the other parts of the church. Maybe this hallway right behind me, one downstairs into like the learning center, child care center, and then possibly another one in the kitchen area. It's a big building, so I might put one in the middle. We only adding 3 more access points, and we have the ability to add 5 more PoE devices, so we can add 2 more without adding another switch. Most likely we'll probably add another switch, but what I'm going to do is connect up all of these here, get them configured with my laptop that I left in the car. But anyway, get everything configured so we can add everything on, and then we're going to run the cables and get everything done. All right, so I had to drill a hole through here, had to make another hole down here in the hallway. But we got the cable pulled. I'm gonna get ready to cut some extra so that we can make sure we have plenty of space for some extra. Once I terminate it on the block connected, this one is already configured. I just got to plug it up. That's good. Access point number 2 is already configured. Find where that's gonna go. May be able to use some existing cable that was already there. If not, we got to pull another one. And then while I'm doing that, configure the 3rd, and that's it. So let's get this terminated, and then get the access point hung up, and then we go from there. All right, one down. We got the cable pulled and everything connected, so we're good. Now I just need to find where the other 2 locations are gonna be, and then we hang those, and we're done. All right, so I'm walking to the other end of the building, and there are some cables, a bundle of blue Ethernet cables that are already ran, and they come over here, and then they come down and terminate here, and it looks like there's some type of old router or something, or modem or something up there with a whole bunch of cables. I don't know if that's active or not. I got a bunch of wheelbarrows in the area, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a tester on here and see if any of these cables terminate back to the network stuff that I put in, because if it did, I'm just going to repurpose one of these for my cable, and then I believe these are some type of boosters or something like that. That's what I'm assuming. There is no cable connected to this. I don't know. I'm not going to touch it, but what I'm going to do is if I can find that cable that does this, that's something that's already ran. It's already on this side of the building, because there's the parking lot where I put actual cameras on the other side of here, I will punch a hole through here and mount the access point on the wall here. And then that will cover this area, and that will make this easier. Then we just have to focus on downstairs. So let me get my tester and we'll see which one of those lines we can use. All right, now thankfully I didn't have to run a cable all the way down there. They said it's actually supposed to replace this one. So I put the other access point here on the ceiling. We're gonna run these cables. I already got through there, so that's not a problem. We just gotta make sure we can get through into the office and pull this again. And I tried to pull more than enough cable because we're gonna come here and follow everything around. So let's get that done. And I'm getting my zip ties so I can put this, tack down the cables and just follow down the hallway. All right, and thankfully folks didn't need to run a new cable. This was the existing cable that was already down here to their old one. I just shortened the cable, mounted it, and we have internet, so we are all good to go. So this project is completely done. Thank you again, Epworth. Really appreciate it. I'm being quiet because I'm downstairs where the kids are, so some kids are asleep, so sorry for whispering. But again, Epworth, thank you so much. We got their TVs installed, we got their network installed, we've expanded the Unify stuff, which is a beautiful thing. All we had to do was run a cable, connect it, and then the UDM Pro picked it up. Now the Wi-Fi that was just in the sanctuary is now in the hallway, downstairs, also in the other part of the center that they have. So ultimately might add some other ones in the other part to go all the way to the fellowship hall, but we're good to go. We just have to run one cable and that's it. So link is down below to everything that we used here. And again, thank you. You want some help, go to ajhomes.com/consultations, and we do what we can to help you out modernize your media ministry. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell, that way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. Catch you later, folks.